Hello. All right, let's dive in. My name is Natasha Roberson, and I am the COO here at Self-Made Hub, and I cannot wait to dive into this with you guys. Today, I want to talk to you guys about the just SMS, getting started with SMS marketing, right? How many of you guys see like all of these people on social media and they're like, text this number ready to get started or info, right? And you're just like, man, I really want to do that. Well, I want to take you back just a little bit on that and go, where do you get started, right? Getting started with SMS is, I jumped in, right? I just jumped in and I had no idea what I was doing. And I was like, does this even work? Like, there's got to be a strategy here. I'm not sure if I even know what the heck I'm doing. Well, okay. So I didn't know what I was doing. I knew I needed to do it. Maybe you're at that point, right? You don't know what to do, but you know you need it. And then you're like, I don't know where to do it. And I don't know what to say, right? So the importance of SMS, and here's the reason I love SMS, and there is a place for it. It's not every single marketing piece, right? So when you sign up for let's just say I just did it the other day, Dick's Sporting Goods, right? I went there, got the boys some of their spring sports stuff they needed, and they're like, oh, would you like to sign up for our coupons? It'll come right to your phone. I'm like, yes. I specifically signed up for coupons to come right to the store. So I know Dick's Sporting Goods is not going to be sending me all these other promotional things. It's going to be coupons because that's exactly what I signed up for, right? It says you have acknowledged that they'll send you coupons, right? So I expect that. But if they start sending me like an SMS about a new tennis shoe, but there's no discount, there's no coupon, then they're not using it, they're abusing it, right? So know the important, it's so important because SMS gets open, right? 98% open rate compared to social media, which is 6 to 10% view rate. Compared to email with a hot list is going to be like 35 to 55% open rate. We're getting 98% open rate. That is why SMS marketing is so important to have in your business as part of your marketing strategy. Not all, it's part of, right? And it's so, so powerful to connect with people. So let's just say you have a restaurant and you're like, man, obviously people come in, I'm doing ads out, people are sharing pictures on Instagram, they're tagging us. Wouldn't it be cool if you ran like, they come in, they love their meal, and you're like, hey, would you like to be on our list to get coupons from us when we run promotions here at the restaurant? And they're like, yes. Okay, cool. Now say you're having this is where it gets super cool. Say you're having like a low week and you're like, you know what, I want to boost our attendance. I want to boost our sales. I want to get more people into the restaurant tonight. You can send out an SMS at say 4:30 p.m. before dinner. All those people on that list that did not have dinner plans, that don't want to cook, where are they going to go? You give them a free appetizer with your meal, like with your purchase 2 meals and get a free appetizer. How many people are going to come eat at your restaurant tonight because you sent them a text? 98% of them are going to see it. Out of those 98%, how many of them don't have dinner plans, don't have the desire to cook tonight, and they're like, that's easy, let's go. Powerful, right? Okay, so SMS is really just a marketing practice that you're going to send promotional messages and updates to customers via text message. That's as simple that's SMS marketing. The benefits is like obviously the higher open rate, immediate delivery, the ability to reach customers wherever they are, right? Because every single time you get a text message, what happens? You open it and read it. You do. I know you do, right? So think about that. Let's talk about if you have a product that you're selling, right? You're using social media to market it and all these things. And you're like, man, I just want these people on my list. I want them on my list. Well, do you do giveaways? Do you offer samples? Do you talk in a reel or on a post or on a live? And you're like, if you want more info, just drop info in the comments. Well, you can use SMS marketing to say, to get in the drawing text drawing to this number, and it gets them automatically on your list, which then you can have, this is not this training, but think of what that does. As soon as they get on that list, you can create an automation, a workflow, we call that, a workflow that says, so-and-so text this, right, drawing to the number. I want to immediately send them a text. Thank you so much for entering the drawing. You are in the drawing. We will be drawing the winner on this day. This is where you can go find out who wins, direct them maybe to your social media. And then you can offer them to, hey, here's if it's a product, and here, click here to learn more about the product, right? You're giving them resources to go learn, right? Super awesome, right? So when it comes to SMS, though, you definitely have to comply with the regulations. There are spam laws out there, and what's really important is that you follow those, right? The whole reason to do SMS is to keep people updated or give them what they've requested, not to spam them, right? So the best practice is definitely, you want to get the consent, right? I never want to market to people who have not consented, clicking a little box, or they opted in by texting drawing to this number, right? That's a direct opt-in. That's a consent. I would never, ever, ever send them an SMS because they have not done that. Those that do, absolutely, right? And there are some character limitations as far as how long, right? Don't be sending somebody a long text. These are just very quick, short, to the point, and giving them what they've requested, what they expect from a text message from you, right? So a lot of times text messages can be just like, oh, new promo, new discount, click here to learn more. Quick, easy, they click, they go see the more detailed version of what you sent them. Make sense? All right. And the biggest thing is, making sure it's relevant to what they've signed up with. And so when somebody comes in, and this is where a all-in-one platform like the Self-Made Hub is very convenient and powerful, is when somebody texts the number drawing, and we can go into that workflow, we can tag that individual as drawing. We can even do drawing for a specific product. We can get so detailed on how we tag them, which means that we're segmenting them, right? So anytime we want to send an SMS out, we may only send it to those that we're interested in that exact product, but not all products. You see how small targeting we can get? We can get so fine-tuned that we are delivering exactly what they want to exactly who has requested it. Increases your conversion rate, right? Increases it. I'm giving you a thumbs up. Frequency. How frequently are you going to want? Like this here is, some will say, text them every day. Some will say once a week. The way I go about this is, how would I like to receive? How many would I like to receive? If it's too much, I'm going to unsubscribe, right? So think about your practices. And I always say, there's no right or wrong on this. Obviously there can be, because it's spammy, but and then also if you're not touching them enough, they're going to forget about you. So there is you need to be in between. But what is the number for you? I really go like, does this feel good to me? Sending them a text message every 10 days, or specifically like, oh my gosh, here's the new monthly newsletter, or the promo is in there, so once a month. What is it that feels good to you and is going to align with your marketing strategies to the goals that you have? That's the frequency. And just being transparent, right? And here's the thing, you want to build trust and avoid spamming with your SMS list. You want to build that trust, right? If all you're doing is asking for a sale, asking for a sale, asking for a sale, asking for a sale, not providing any value or any discounts or anything like that, then they're going to be like, all you want is my money. Become spammy. So let's talk a little bit about creating effective SMS campaigns. Here's the thing, like, you want to have concise messages. We want to be short, clear, and to the point, right? SMS, like, you don't want to be paying for 15 segments. You want to be paying for like, I like my segments to be 3 or less. Okay. So segments, you might be like, what do you mean by segments? It just means how many times you're going to be charged per that message that went out. So if I had one that's like this long, I'm probably going to be charged like 15 times for that one message to go to one person. You don't want that. You want it a little bit shorter. You want it to be clear, concise, and to the point. but still providing value, right? The other thing is definitely optimizing your timing, the importance of that. So here's the deal. You're on a certain time zone, and if you have people on your list and all the time zones, if you're manually doing it, you're like, push it out to everybody, and you haven't configured your platform to send at their time zone, you could be sending a text message to somebody in Australia in the middle of the night. Not okay, right? So you have to optimize your timing. You have to know when is a good time, right? Obviously the most engaged time, right? That's going to be during lunch breaks or in the evenings. That's usually going to be when they're like actively, right? Think about your target audience. Do they work all day, like 9 to 5, right? Are they working? Is that going to be like, oh, they click it and then they forget about it because they're so busy? When are the perfect times for them to see it, lock it in, and take action if that's what you're wanting? Make sure what you're sending out and the times you're sending it out makes sense to who you're sending it to. Personalized messages. Like, seriously, if somebody says Natasha, I'm like, what? I'm not opening that thing up. Do personalization. And that's where an all-in-one platform like the Self-Made Hub is going to help you do that, because when you create those, you can have those, right? That first name, and then moving on, right? Clear call to actions. I cannot say this enough. We say this all the time, no matter what you're marketing, no matter what you're doing, social media, post, reels, stories, your SMS, your emails, it doesn't matter. Most people aren't getting conversion because there's really no call to action or a very weak call to action. I want you guys to have clear and compelling call to actions in your SMS. Simply like reply yes to receive your discount. Click here to learn more. You got to tell them what to do. It's that next step, right? And so to summarize getting started with SMS, it's all about knowing, obviously, it's beneficial. 98% open rate. Absolutely, you should be doing it. Where are you going to do it? Well, where you can have it more personalized, you can have it all set up where it's automized, right? Custom automation, optimization, like an all-in-one platform. The Hub is absolutely amazing to be able to do that with. There are other platforms out there, obviously, that you can go take a look at. And, what are the best, knowing that you're going to do SMS, making sure you are following the laws of, spam laws, the regulations that are in place, because you are a business. And when you start SMSing out things like that, you have to follow those rules. And, some of the easiest things coming up with your content is like, what would you want it to say? If you got a text message from a company just like yours, how would you respond if they sent what do you actually want? So then you can do that. When I think about marketing, I'm always thinking like, okay, my target audience is me, typically, right? It's me. What would I want? What's going to provide me value? What's going to get me to take action? And then go curate the content, right? Short, sweet, to the point, provide value. Call to action is important. And here's the deal. If you're not sure how to do it, but you need to do it, just go do it. Implement text campaign marketing. Implement it into your business today. It's not difficult. You are overwhelming it and complicating it. We do have a 14-day challenge that I would love to invite you to. If you have not taken our challenge, it is absolutely free. You just go to self-made.biz/challenge, and we help you get all of your tech stacks set up, and we are going to teach you and challenge you to do an SMS campaign before that 14 days is up. You do that, I think, on day like 8, right? So here's the deal. Why not get all of your tech stack up? Make sure you are spam regulated. You're following the laws. We get you verified. We get you good to go. We get your contacts rolling in. We get you your list being built. And we ask you to step into it, get uncomfortable, and send that first text message campaign out. And you're going to start winning. You're absolutely going to start winning. So I just want to say thank you so much for being here today on this quick training about just getting started with SMS. Literally, it's that. Just get started. You need it. It's going to increase your conversion rate. It's going to provide more value and increase that trust relationship with you and your customers. You just haven't taken action yet. But take action today. Start the challenge and let's have some fun. let's build your business to the level you desire in 2024 and beyond, because all you need is a simplified, powerful strategy that can be implemented, automated, and duplicated, and you're going to scale to levels you've never scaled before. So I cannot wait to see you in the hub if you're not already in there, and I cannot wait to help you get some SMS campaigns rolling that are going to convert for the results you desire.